Hi guys, welcome to another Stats Specifics video. In today's video, we'll be talking about 5 absolutely crucial NFL games for seeding in both the AFC and NFC. But before we start, we just gotta talk about currently what's happening in the first ever NFL game in Madrid between the Commanders and the Dolphins. Currently, it's in overtime, tied 13-13, and you can flip onto it on NFL Network to see the finish. Or you can just watch it on whatever platform you have, or just on highlights on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. But let's get it started with the Chiefs versus the Broncos. The Chiefs so far, they've been one of the more disappointing teams in the NFL. They got off to a slow start, starting the year off 2-3. Then they went on a 3-game win streak, and then they just lost to the Bills before their bye week. Patrick Mahomes, he's been playing really well though. He's been like one of the few bright spots for his team. They have no run game currently, and Kelsey hasn't been playing his absolute best this season. But their defense is just doing okay, even though in the past it's been one of the best in the league. So currently they're 5-4, and they're 3.5 games or 2.5 games behind the Broncos, who they're playing today. The Broncos, they should not be 8-2 right now. They have gone absolute Mickey Mouse wins. I mean, they barely beat the Raiders 10-7 last week. 10-7. That's such a low scoring game for the NFL nowadays. And they've just continued to barely beat horrible teams. And Bo Nix has not been playing as well. And even J.K. Dobbins admitted that the defense is absolutely carrying them right now. But J.K. Dobbins is now out for the season due to a foot injury. So that actually hurts their offense even more. And now their run game depends on R.J. Harvey, who's been balling over the past couple of weeks. Watch out for Nick Bonito trying to get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. We'll see if Josh Simmons will be able to stop him. The prediction for this game, I got the Chiefs winning this one. Broncos really aren't that good. Final score, 21-13. The next game is the Lions versus the Eagles on Sunday Night Football. Horrible news for Lions fans that came out earlier, that Sam Laporta will be heading to the IR and will miss at least 4 games for them. And he's been their second leading receiver this season, which means Jameson Williams will have to step up big time for the Lions. And so will Jahmyr Gibbs, who's already been playing really well, and David Montgomery. Goff, he's been okay. I mean, not as good as in the past, like last season and the season before that, but he's still doing fine. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, still one of the best wide receivers in the entire league. And this defense has actually been playing so well this season. Even though they lost both their coordinators, they've still been playing fine. But they played the Eagles. The Eagles, they won 4 straight to start the season, then they lost 2 in a row, and they're winners of 3 straight. Jalen Hurts, he's been playing a lot better. So is Saquon Barkley, but he's still not doing his best this season. This defense is doing okay. They're doing fine. Just both their offense and defense aren't at their best right now. But the big controversy for the Eagles is the A.J. Brown controversy. A.J. Brown has not been getting enough targets, and he's making sure that Jalen Hurts will feed him anytime soon, instead of Devonta Smith, who's top 10 in receiving yards currently. The prediction for this game, I got the Lions winning this one. My final score of 30-27. Next game is the Bucs versus the Bills. This is also a huge game too. An AFC versus NFC matchup with Baker Mayfield versus Josh Allen. Baker Mayfield, if you heard 2 years ago or 3 years ago that Baker Mayfield will be 6-3 and be an MVP candidate, you would have not believed that. But here we are. He's been one of the best quarterbacks over the past 3 seasons, 2.5. And he's been becoming an MVP candidate this season without Chris Godwin and Bucky Irving for most of the season, and Mike Evans as well. His only target basically has been Emeka Abuga, who's been absolutely balling. So is Rachaad White. Everybody on this Bucs team is doing good. Their run defense is elite. So is their pass defense. And look out for the Bucs to maybe shock the Bills in Buffalo this week. Josh Allen, he's been playing his best after his first 3 games. Past 6 games have been slow. They got absolutely blown out by the Dolphins last week. Out of all teams, the Dolphins, because of Von Achan. But James Cook, he's been doing fine. He's been okay. So is Josh Allen. So is this defense. So overall, I don't think they should be 6-3 right now. I think they should be 5-4. But the Bills, they're still one of the best teams in the NFL. Prediction for this game, I got the Bills winning this one. Final score of 24-17. Next game is the Chargers versus the Jaguars. The Chargers, they're winners of 3 straight, looking to make it 4 in a row. Justin Herbert, he's been playing really well this season. And the unlikely hero for them is Kamani Vidal. Both their 2 starting running backs, Najee Harris and Marion Hampton, both got hurt out by week 5. And then they've missed both significant time, but Kamani Vidal has been absolutely amazing for them. So is Lad McConkey, so is Keenan Allen, so is Quentin Johnson. Their O-line is in a bit of a crisis, though, so we'll see if they'll be able to block this great Jaguars pass rush, led by Josh Hines-Allen. Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback, he's been playing okay. He's been fine. Travis Etienne, he's been playing pretty well this season. But like Brian Thomas Jr., he was one of the best wide receivers last season as a rookie. He's not been playing well this season. He will also be out this season for this game. The prediction for this game, I got the Chargers winning this one pretty dominantly. Final score 31-13. The final game is probably the most crucial one for the NFC West standings. The Seahawks versus the Rams. The Seahawks, I don't think anybody was expecting Sam Darnold and Jackson Smith-Njigba to be one of the best quarterback and wide receiver duos in the NFL. But here we are. Sam Darnold, everybody thought he was not going to be good after because he doesn't have Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison anymore. But little do we know, maybe Jackson Smith-Njigba is nearly as good as Justin Jefferson. Who knows? I mean, even though their best running back, Kenneth Walker's not been playing well, Zach Charbonnet's been stepping up like crazy. And their defense has been absolutely crazy too. Look for some of their players to absolutely stand out in this game against the Rams. Matthew Stafford, he's my current midseason MVP pick. He's been balling. He's the best season definitely of his career. And it's like 16th or 17th season for him. Puka Nacua, even though he's missed a game, he's still like near the top of every single receiver category except touchdowns. Davante Adams leads the NFL in touchdowns. I think 10, I'm pretty sure is what he has. And everybody's just been playing well for the Rams too. This defense, like you couldn't even like name a player besides Jared Verse and Braden Fisk at the start of the season, and they're one of the best units in the entire league. Kyren Williams has also been a great running back for them. Prediction for this game, I got the Rams winning this one. It's going to be an absolute shootout. Final score is going to be 44-41. Well, that's it for today's video. Please leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.